Okay, so Rip Hamilton is here. The NBA has changed quite a bit since Rip has been in the league. What do you think of what Kyrie said last night, that he's going to stay and basically he and KD are going to manage the franchise?
Well, Chris, you happy that he comes out and says something like that because, so many players, especially as a fan, and you're watching your favorite team and you're watching your favorite player, and you want to know if they're coming back. And a lot of times they say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go back, process this last game, hang out with my family, and then I'm going to make a decision on what I'm going to do next season. But when Kyrie comes out and says, hey, you know what, he wants to be a part of the franchise, that's awesome, especially when you're looking at from an organization standpoint. In order for this team to get back, he has to play 70 games next year. He can't be in and out of the lineup like he was this year. Same thing with KD. They got to be healthy. And to get Ben Simmons in the lineup, that's going to be a huge addition. He understands it. He understands the pieces that they have and the level of talent when it comes to superstar power. And he knows he's not going to get any better talent than playing with a KD and a Ben Simmons if he ends up going to the free agent and going somewhere else.
So if you're on the Nets, if you're part of whether it's the coaching staff, the front office, Kyrie, KD, how do you approach the Ben Simmons situation this offseason? Because it is really touchy right now given the fact that he did not play at all.
Yeah, I approach it just like any other season. I mean, they understood what was going on with Ben Simmons before they brought him over to the Brooklyn Nets. I would look at it saying, hey, you know what? We got a superstar free agent coming in next season. The guy can really help us. Now we got to get him acclimated with the guys in the locker room. We got to get him acclimated in the offense. People forget, just because Ben's a superstar, just because Ben does so many great things for the 76ers team, that doesn't mean that it would just automatically mesh, especially trying to put him in a very difficult situation and adding him when the playoffs are being played, because guys already got a rhythm on the floor. So now I would look at it just more like, hey, we got a superstar guy in. We got to get him acclimated really fast. You got to understand the sets, getting the whole training camp with him, and hopefully we can get out to a good start. And hopefully that the superstar players and the role players will start to mesh once the middle of the season, once All-Star break starts to happen. But it's a long ride. I wouldn't get caught up into what everybody's saying about Ben Simmons and he should have played or he shouldn't have played or anything like that. This is a long-term situation, especially if they think that they can win a championship next season.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.